Hello and welcome to this fabulous picture show. Could I please introduce the stars of This Is England?
Hello. Hello, my name is Stephen Graham and I play Combo.
My name is Andrew Shim and I play Milky.
How would you like to introduce the film to them?
I hope you go on a nostalgic journey through the 1980s.
I can certainly see some people here were born in the 1980s, so it's going to be a fun afternoon for all of you.
Who was born in the 80s? Who was born in the 60s?
50s? 49, 55, 55, 56, 40, 40, 41, 42, 43, 45, 55.
Enjoy the film. Hope to talk to you afterwards.
I said yeah! I said yeah!
This Is England is set during Britain's turbulent 1980s, when the class who fought the Falklands War were left out of Prime Minister Thatcher's promised economic boom.
There's 3.5 million unemployed out there. 3.5 million of us who can't find work.
It's based on director Shane Meadows' childhood involvement with a gang of skinheads.
So what's this? Who's picking on you, lad?
Some lad at school.
What's his name?
Harvey.
Harvey?
First-time actor Thomas Turgoose was 13 when he played young Sean.
I don't like it here, Mum. I liked it better when we was with Dad.
His father was killed in the war and he's picked on at school.
How many people can you fit in a minute?
Oh, now how many?
3 in the back, 2 in the front, and your f***ing dad in the ashtray.
He searches for an identity.
The big red ones.
Oh, you're not having them, sweetheart. Look at the size of them.
Oh, come on, Mum.
Meadows' film shows how working-class movement,
Honestly, mate, you look sterling.
with multicultural roots, turned nasty.
If I see you on my streets again, I'll slash you.
Our country has been stolen from under our noses.
Yeah.
It's time to take it back.
Extreme nationalists blamed the dire economic situation on immigrants, exploiting the ignorance of people like ex-prisoner Combo.
Do you really believe in all that, Combo?
The racist gang leader is convincingly played by Gangs of New York actor Stephen Graham, whose grandfather is Jamaican.
Do you understand me? Eh? Yeah?
Your dad told you, don't tell Shane Meadows you mixed race.
Yeah, my dad didn't want me to tell him. My dad wanted me to just play it and then turn up with my dad at the end of the film and go, oh, by the way, that's my dad. Which would have been great, you know what I mean? But the only reason why I did tell Shane is because I told Shimmy first. I had to phone Shimmy straight away after that first day's rehearsal, first day's workshop, and just say, look, I've got something to tell you. I had to have that relationship with him where he knew that it wasn't me, it was just, you know, it was a part of the character and stuff. And I suppose it did help. It made the character a bit more interesting, if I'm honest, I think.
Get off!
What's going on, mate? You've got a problem. He's been calling me a pecky bastard. I'll open the door. Get your hands off him now!
I was actually knifed by skinheads. There was a skinhead club and I looked rather like a hippie at the time. But it always seemed very ironic that people, you know, who were very racist were listening to sort of, you know, black music and couldn't quite sort of see that somehow.
It's one hell of a contradiction.
Surreal. Yes, absolutely.
This sort of music is the sort of stuff that I listen to. My uncles listen to. Yes, I mean, this is good music.
Yeah, it was unity.
Yeah,
it was black and white together, do you know what I mean?
I mean, I didn't even know that there was ever such a thing as a black skinhead. Then when I started to research the character and research skinheads, I kind of realised that skinheads were born out of reggae music, out of the love of reggae music. And it was both black and white kids coming together and, like, going to dances. And I've spoken to skinheads at festivals and whatnot, and they're like, thank you for making a film that's shown the side of us that we were.
I think this is why Shane feels so responsible to tell this story, if I understand from what I've read about him, is that he said that there was this huge shift from the 1960s to the 1980s because of unemployment, because of the Falklands War, because of right-wing politicians like Mrs. Thatcher, and that the skinheads almost became the foot soldiers for the white nationalists.
2 fucking world wars. Men have laid down their lives for this. This is England, and this is England, and this is England. What for? So we can just open the fucking floodgates and let them all come in and say, yeah, come on, come in. Get off your ship. Did you have a safe journey yet? Was it hard, was it?
There was no jobs, there was no hope, really. You know, she was taking away apprenticeships and you know, industries were being shut down. And I suppose with that speech as well, you know, that This Is England thing, it's in a twisted way. Some of what he's saying, it resonates, you know what I mean?
My best friend, his father joined the National Front. He came in and said, I can't speak to you because you're black, or, you know, you're a Paki. Overnight, you know, you're a Paki. And they got, you know, beaten up by friends of mine, so it was quite
people
hard.
that you went to school with
and
stuff.
What do you really think makes a wild dad, though?
I don't know, man. What's with the questions, man? I feel like I'm being interrogated. What do you reckon?
Niggers?
What's with the nigger?
Because you're that, aren't you? You're a nigger.
Me and Stephen knew, we kind of like agreed that to be able to make a scene like that work, get the emotion across, we kind of like decided that we'd use stuff out of our own background and our own life.
Go on.
Almost like insults as well while we're filming, to bring like the emotion right up.
Can smile at me because I wiped that fucking smile off your fucking face.
I've realised through this film that I actually can act. So it was, no, don't clap on it. I just mean in the intensity of me head and where we took that character.
What was it like working with somebody so young, and were there worries about getting him to do some of the more difficult scenes in the film?
It was like, I suppose, working with someone like Robert De Niro, because you were constantly on your board. You never quite knew what he was going to do, or
Look like a little action man or something.
and if he didn't believe something, you know, you'd be trying your hardest doing a scene with him, and if he he'd just go, "What are you doing?"
I'm only messing with you, little.
I wanted to ask, how would you compare Blair's Britain and Thatcher's in terms of the rise of nationalism today?
There is reasons why it's released today. I think it's to take a look at ourselves in the mirror and think, what have we done really in 20 years? We're still at war with a nation that shouldn't really be at war with at all.
Yeah, it's set in '83, but as the title says, This Is England. You know what I mean? It's not That Was England.
It's not that bad a world, really. Do you know what I mean? It is all right. You know, there's lots of sunshines and there's loads of rainbows. That's what I tell my little daughter. So, you know, you can't. Oh, I need that lovely. So, all I can do is what was given to me. I can grow up with respect, manners, and, you know, love for the common man, no matter who he be.
Thank you both for coming and joining us on the Fabulous Picture Show. Could we please thank the stars of This Is England?
Thank you.
We have Stephen Graham and Andrew Shim.
Come on, all of you, get in here. Bloody hell, me ass. Who's that, me ass? Who's that?